Hello, everyone. It's Delusion Dispeller. A very tired Delusion Dispeller. I worked very, very hard today. 6 hours and what?
40 something.
40 something minutes. Almost 7 hours. You may as well say 6.5 hours. Something like that. Long day. Did a lot of batches. Climbed quite a few stairs, hills. Ugh, just tiring. Anyway. Um, Doing pretty good so far, though, this week. Almost at the 200 mark in just, what, 5 days, I think. So, not a bad week at all. Has been wall to wall, shoulder to shoulder, human traffic everywhere, like as in people everywhere, and especially in Aldi. I was at Aldi's twice today, and the same one. Both times, shoulder to shoulder people and not a whole lot of cashiers to really help people out, which really frustrates people, let me tell you. People do not like waiting in lines. And when I can, I let people that have like very little bit of stuff in their order go ahead of me. But I can't always do that because I forget I'm being timed to do the batches that I do. So if I just keep letting everybody go ahead, I'm not going to make good time on my batch. So, yeah. Anyhow, I just thought I'd come on because it's, my nightly thing that I do. Come on and chat with you guys about all things, whatever. So here I am to chat with whoever wants to chat about whatever, as long as we can be civil about it. We can agree to disagree. Like I said in my little entrance statement, I guarantee I can find stuff I can disagree with almost everybody in here about. And I can do it pleasantly. I can say something like, oh, okay, well, I never thought of it that way. Or, oh, that's your opinion. Or, well, I disagree, but that's okay. You know, I'm pretty sure that's what having rights is all about. Oh, that's fine, Hill. How are you doing? How was your day? Was it as hectic as mine? I'm sure it probably was. Ugh, I came home, I laid on my belly on my bed, and I put my feet like up in the air. I was just like, oh, my feet hurt. I just want to lay here and not move. But I did. I washed my hair actually and cleaned up. So, oh, cool, Kimberly. That's awesome. I like taking walks and listening to videos too, but it's usually about nutritarianism because that's what I'm into at work. And it is Canada Day. Oh, happy Canada Day. I don't know what all that entails. Maybe you could share. I do not know what Canada Day is. Anyway, I'm not going to be on here forever tonight. I'm very tired and whew, try to get to bed around 10 or 11 at the latest if I can. I'm trying to stay on a pretty even schedule so that I can keep my circadian rhythm normal and my digestion normal and all that fun stuff that goes along with trying to lose weight. Canada's birthday. Okay. 153 years? Canada's only been around for 153 years? Forgive me if I don't know what you're talking about, because you know me, I'm not the brightest bulb on the tree when it comes to that stuff. Tomorrow I get to have a lady exam. Yippee! Hi, Red Ruby Sky. Good to see you, girl. So it was a busy day. Like I said, I had to go on a second floor today. There weren't lots of stairs, but there were stairs, and I was carrying heavy stuff like milks, water, um, something in a box, freezy pops or something in a box or popsicles. I can't remember. Something heavy. And I had to carry him up those stinking flights of stairs, and that stunk. I jumped in my car and I used my inhaler right away because I knew I was going to need it. I was starting to get really breathless. Well, that's true, Hillary, but it's just interesting to know that. Anywho, you're going to hear a lot of yawning because I don't know. Hey, Rach. How are you, Rachel? How are you doing? By the way, if anybody wants to come live stream, apparently we can have like up to 9 or 10 people on a live stream chat, which I think is amazing. StreamYard has really expanded their vision, so to speak, I guess. Yay for doctor visits. Yeah. Just pray for no dysplasia of the cervix, no HPV, no weird germy things going on down there, because I have been using my folic acid. I've been taking it. I have been making sure I'm taking good care of my health. I do not want to have any kind of weird health scares going on, you know. You know me, I'm like real particular about my health. Haley. Oh, wow. Okay. That's not good, Rachel. Well, God be with whoever that was, because I just feel bad for anybody that gets that awful disease. I thank God every day. Thank you, Yahweh, that I do not get sick from that. Because I am on the front lines, although I'm not like operating on people or whatever. I'm up close and personal with germy folks on the daily. He's 4? Hmm? Oh, your patient is 4 years old? Oh, wow. Yes, Yahweh, just touch that little guy. Oh my gosh. Just minister healing to him, Father. Let him be able to breathe and not suffer a long time, and just make him every bit whole. From the tip of his head to the soles of his feet, in Yeshua's name. Poor little guy. Ugh. That's sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, man. Very sorry to hear that. I don't know how well my computer will cooperate tonight, or if it will freeze and then say that the connection's bad. I don't really know. I haven't been able to get a hold of anybody to get here and fix it, and we owe them money anyways, so. Aw, that's nice, Kimberly. I'd Mott Judy Healthcare for sure. Not sure what that means, Hillary. Hey, Mommy Mars, glad you can make it. Yeah, I came home. I took my little foot massager thing with the little nubby things on it, and I rubbed my feet on it. It felt so good. And then I put my slippers on. I got out of my steel toe boots that I had on all day. I am definitely going to keep a pair of shoes inside the car, so when my feet get tired, I can just slip them on and continue my job. Because steel toed boots all day are not comfortable. I exercised in them, I walked in them all day. I'm just tired of walking. I seem to have connection issues. Oh, that's nice, Kimberly. You're a good person. I'm sure they enjoy that a lot. Hmm. Hey, KCL, how's it going? Your gator started? Should I know what a gator is? Is it like a lawnmower, or some kind of riding thing? I'm not well versed in everything around. A buggy, like a car or something. A gator, a car. It almost sounds like a boat that you take out on the water.
Hey, baby girl.
Do you know what a gator is, Sonny?
What?
KCL said he has to get his gator started. What's a gator? Do you
I don't
know?
know what a gator is.
Matthew has no idea either. It's probably some kind of a vehicle or something. Or, I don't know, something to trim bushes with. Oh, look at that. They were right. 8:40. There's the sun setting. I asked Google what time the sun set in my area, and it said 8:40. And sure enough, it is 8:40, and the sun is indeed set. There's still a little light in the sky, but it's not like sunny. It's starting to become nighttime. Right, Doke Doke? Time for kitties to go night-night. Time for mommy to go night-night, and we're going to keep kitties out of the room. Well, we did that last night, right? Didn't we keep them out of the room last night? He's got earphone thingies on. He can't hear me. Yes. Very accurate. You have a Polaris? Don't know what that is either. Sorry, I'm just not like up with the times of what's popular and what's not. John Deere Gator. Well, I live near John Deere, so that shouldn't be too hard to figure out. I was thinking it was like a lawnmower or something. Like a riding mower. That's what it sounded like to me. And yeah, there's John Deere factories all over here. That's what we're known for here in Illinois. John Deere. We are the home of John Deere. I've actually driven a tractor, everybody. I used to mow the church lawn back in New York State where I lived. And I used to sit up on that little lawnmower thing and mow the lawn. It was a tractor. With a lawnmower attached, I guess. Well, it was more like a riding lawnmower, so I guess that's not really a tractor.
Hey, baby girl. Here.
It looked like a tractor, though. It rode like a tractor.
Hey. I missed you too. Aww.
Oh, that's nice, Kimberly. Oh, Carrot Kitty missed Daddy. Look at this love going on over here, if you can see it. Here. Aw. She's doing the nose nuzzle thing with Daddy. She's the most spoiled cat, I swear. Oh, we love our kitties so much. Oh, like a smaller Jeep? Yeah, I can't picture that, but cool. I talked to Amber a little bit today. Poor girl's struggling. Hey, Angela. She's struggling. She's not passing her Spanish class, and she might take a couple classes in the fall. She said she learns and studies a lot better when it's cold out because she just feels better. I believe that. I'm the same way. I think I might grab some tea because tea woke me up the other day, and I'm feeling like I kind of want to stay up and not go to bed right away. So I think I might make myself some tea. Oh, look at the two sissy cats getting along. Hey, main girl. Yeah, he wore out his gator. Yeah, easy to lose focus when heat is miserable and when Amber thinks she has to fix everybody's life. And that's Amber for you. She is a fixer, kind of like her mother. But she takes it to an extreme that I just don't go to anymore because she's young. She's still learning. She wants everybody to be her friend or be someone's friend. But I told her, you can't involve yourself in everybody's business. Well, I said what I had to say about that on my own video, Kansas City. I'm not going to get involved in all of that stuff. I also said what I said in the live, and I meant it. I'm not retracting anything I said. I didn't really say anything too horrendous. I just stated what happened, and that's what I needed to do. I think we all deserve to have voices. As far as proof goes, I don't have any. I delete everything. I don't save all of that. And the Bible is clear not to have a record of wrongs towards people, so I don't try to hold on to that stuff. To me, that's just kind of petty. I just deal with stuff differently, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I'm not foolish enough to think that every single person is going to get along with every single other person. That's ridiculous. And I definitely will not get along with everybody because I am very particular and picky and choosy. But I also don't want to keep rehashing stuff that goes nowhere because there's no sense in it. I got better things to do with my time, like exercising, working, spending time with my husband. That's what I like doing. I don't, frankly, have a good enough memory to fight for my cause anyway. Hey, here, kitty. You guys excuse me a minute. I need to get some tea or I'm going to just fall asleep on top of my computer in about 2 seconds. Tired person. Worked hard today. Get you some tea too if you want it, honey. Although that'll keep you up, huh?
I'll take some tea.
I'm just gonna do regular tea bags. I'm kind of hankering for just plain old tea. No herbal, just tea with caffeine. Yeah, you gotta kind of put water in it first. I was gonna stick the cup and the tea bag in there. That's how tired I am. So Matthew and I celebrated our month anniversary a little early. We had Taco Bell today. I ordered the veggie bowl, which was lettuce, rice, black beans. I think they were black refried beans, actually. I think there was tomato or something else in it. And some kind of green stuff they put in. I don't know what that was.
Guacamole.
That wasn't guacamole.
It's the only green stuff they have at Taco Bell.
But it was like liquid. It wasn't like thick like guacamole is. It's just weird. That's crazy. With that one done, I'll do the next one. Took my seat care, kitty. I'm missing comments here. Hey, Poetry Pebbles. I got the T, D. Yeah, I'm going to get the T for D. You were thinking right, Red Ruby. Get me some strong tea. It feels like a Friday night to me for some reason.
Is it not Friday?
No, it's Wednesday. Feels like that for you too?
Feels like something.
I don't sing your name like that. What do you mean? Like what? What are you talking about singing your name? Whose name did I sing? Poetry Pebbles? I don't know, KCL. Sometimes I feel like you like to keep things going that need to not be kept going, if that makes sense. I get your reasoning behind it, but it's just really not doing any good either way. It never has before, and it's probably not going to now. Either things are going to change or they're not going to change, and you bringing it up is not going to change it. It just fuels it, I think. Oh, I went, hi, Poetry Pebbles, like that. Okay, hi, Kansas City Lights. There you go. I sang your name. I'm just kind of feeling giddy right now. I'm tired, so sorry if I don't sing everybody's name. Worked my flipping tail off today. No, not really a tongue lashing. I'm just giving an opinion. That's all. I'm not meaning to lash at anybody, honestly. I'm too tired to even exert that much force on anything right now. I'm very docile. I'm very tired. Worn out. We didn't do our Celebrate Your Marriage book in a couple days, have we?
I don't know.
No, honey, we haven't. That would be the answer. Go, why are you playing with the mask, you silly cat? How far behind are we?
Not that far behind.
Oh, okay. Building love. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Blech. I can't talk. 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 7. It's time for our heart checkup. Whatever your expectations for love may be, 1 Corinthians 13, the love chapter, can help to reshape, realign, and transform them. Wow, where's Trisha when you need her? She's all about this love, love, love. I love everybody. Everybody needs to love everybody. This is her chapter. How's your heart? Love isn't something to celebrate once a year. Our assignment as spouses is to build love every day. Instead of expecting the moon from your spouse, consider this. How can you patiently love your spouse today, seeking their best? How can you overlook an offense? How can you protect, hope, and persevere in your marriage? Today's verses remind us that love never fails. That's something we need to celebrate and live out in our marriages every day of the year. What can you identify with in the verses above as something that you do well? What areas do you need more grace in? Interesting. Hi, Poetry Pebbles. Wow, you were 5 or 6 when you started driving a tractor, Red Ruby? Wow. That is very young, actually. But, if you grew up on a farm, I guess that's pretty common. 25 people. Hello, everybody. Hello, bleacher sitters. And thank you, by the way, to the one bleacher sitter or bleacher stand sitter, whatever, for saying hi to me in comments and acknowledging that you're there. Thank you. Your daughter was driving a car at 4? Wow. There you go, KCL. Small tractor. Hi again, Lee. I think you were here earlier, weren't you? Did you come back? You left and came back? Oh, my tea's ready. Hold on. I'm already on fasting hours, but I can have some tea. There's no calories in tea. And here go the fireworks. Whoop-de-doodle. You know what I was amazed about today when I was shopping? All the different coffee creamers they've come out with. It's like candy in a cup. It's amazing. There was a sweet cream one, Irish cream one, some kind of caramel, something gooey, whatever. I was like, man, it's like having a candy bar in your coffee. Pretty amazing. I might just buy myself some creamer to put in my tea or my coffee during my eating hours. I might. Possible. Lee RD in the house. Yes. Lee gets around. She is a spunky woman. Oh, thank you, Lee. Well, that's just where I'm at. I'm not going to speak for anybody else, but that's where I'm at. I was just like, why does it bother me so much that I had to even talk about it? Well, because I haven't forgiven. I haven't let it go. I haven't fully released. Yes, hazelnut creamer is wonderful, Mommy Mars. I'm always leery of kids being on tractors, though, because I always hear about accidents with kids being run over, getting their legs stuck under the tractor, and just makes me nervous. I usually keep the kids away from the tractors. Oh, you're fine, Red Ruby. Ramble on, girl. You're just thinking, nothing wrong with that. You're remembering being a kid. We're all kids at heart anyway. Double fudge creamer. Yeah, I think one of my customers today had some kind of a double fudge creamer too. Are you fine? I don't know. Are you fine, MX? What does that mean? Are you fine? Am I fine? Hi, Hillary McCarthy. I can't answer if you're fine, MX. Because I don't know what you mean. I'm not inside your body or your brain. Okay, KCL, you go get yourself a tractor. You go for it. You do that. I need to get me a riding lawnmower. Oh, yeah, I know. You're in Ireland. Good night. Good night, Hillary McCarthy. I'm sorry I couldn't go on earlier, but I washed my hair and picked up my hubby. And by that time, I was just like, well, I'm not going to have time to go on right now. I'll just wait and see what he wants to do tonight. And if he doesn't have plans or anything, then I will go on live. And he said it was fine. So here I am. Here I am. What'd y'all think of that workout video I put up? Did anybody see it? What were your thoughts? That was really, really hard. It is not fun tightening your abs. I will tell you that. It is quite stressful. Oh, hi, Kara Kitty. Oh, that's good, Ruby. That's very nice. Kara Kitty. Pretty kitty. Kira. Pretty soon your flea and tick stuff should be coming. And we were going to get you some moist food one of these years when we have some extra moolah. Get you some meaty canned food. Aw, thank you, Hillary McCarthy. I'm glad you caught me too for a few money, a few minutes. I know what you meant. I just had to laugh at that. You should see the crazy stuff when I do text to talk on my job. Oh my gosh, some of the stuff that comes out. I have to keep going back and deleting it, or I have to apologize to the customer. Hey Nate, how you doing? I was thinking of you tonight actually. Nate, how often you got to climb up stairs to deliver? Oh, I would love to hear your Instacart story for me. Go ahead, tell me. Do tell. Bring it on. Too many times you've had to go upstairs. Yeah, I hear you. Twice today. Set of stairs up a hill. That was like I think 3 steps, and then 2 staircases. They lived on the second floor in this apartment. Ugh. You did a shop for 2 people. Person A went swimmingly. Person B not so well. Well, don't feel bad. I got demoted, if you want to say that. I'm down to 4.9 stars apparently. So whatever. What, Nate? I understand how that is person not communicating. I had that happen today to me too. They probably said they didn't like something you got or what happened. Okay, good night, Hillary. Have a good night. Sleep well. They were repaving the road. No physical way to get to her house. Oh my gosh. What did you do? Did you contact the company and they said, okay, well, just take stuff back to the store? Or because stores are not accepting stuff back. So a lot of times the shoppers just end up keeping the stuff and they reimburse they refund the customer. It's either that or throw out the food, and I don't throw out food. So then they say donate it to a charity. Charities won't even take stuff right now because of the whole virus thing. No, they won't accept stuff back at the store. Uh-uh. And I told the person, well, actually, Matthew told the person in chat that we called them and they don't accept it. And then when I grabbed the chat thing and I told them what was going on, they said, well, take it back to the store. And I said, we already told you they don't accept it. He goes, well, if they don't accept it, donate to charity or dispose of. I'm like, I'm not going to dispose of good food. I'm just going to keep it. Since you already returned the person's money, I'm not going to throw it out and I'm not going to donate it because donations won't take it and the store won't take it. I'm just going to use it. It's usually only like one item for me. Yep, you got to keep the key lime pie. Uh huh. And after you chatted, the customer still wanted you to deliver. I know. It's just insane some of the stuff that goes on in these shops that we do. I had to do a shop today with my battery running out on my phone. I was freaking out. I finally grabbed a guy that was working in the frozen section. I said, sir, are you busy? I really need help. He's like, yeah, okay, no problem. It was a young kid. I'm like, I need to find a few items. I'm like, where is this? Where is that? Where do I find this? And he directed me right to everything. Oh, no way. Oh, no, no, no. I would not. Did you tell Instacart about that? I can't even. 3 cases of water, a watermelon, a bag of stuff, and walk across wet cement? No. No, no, no. Even us Instacart shoppers have our limits. That would be one of them. So what'd you do? Oh, thank you, Nate. Yeah, I'm sorry I got demoted too, but oh well, it happens. I mean, it's bound to happen. You just keep shopping, your average is going to go up and down. Yeah, it is crazy, Poetry Pebbles. Hey, Glow, how's it going? And by the way, I wanted to tell you and KCL, anything I said on that video was not any type of slight towards you or anything like that. Just so you don't take it that way. I pray you don't.
Mm-hmm.
It was not meant that way.
I'm just messing with you. I ain't even listening to what you're saying.
Yeah, that's good, Nate. That's what they can do. I mean, that's all they can do when that stuff happens. They take the loss. Okay, Glow. Just wanted to make sure we're okay.
According to Wikipedia, spiders are air-breathing arthropods that have 8 legs, chelicerae with fangs generally able to inject venom, and spinnerets that extrude silk.
What on earth did that come from? Did you guys hear that about the spider? I didn't even say anything about spiders. That was my Google talking about spiders. I don't know. Yeah, I understand, Nate. That was my Google. It just popped up out of nowhere and started talking about spiders. I don't know where that came from. I didn't say anything about a spider. Yeah, a lot of people, Nate, it seems they have like an entitled attitude, like, well, you are my servant bringing me my food. So, you just set it there and be gone with you. You're dismissed. I get that attitude a lot, like in the richer sections of town. Yeah, you just keep the food because nobody will take it back, Glow. Stores won't take it back. And then all they tell us at Instacart is either donate it or dispose of it or keep it. And a lot of customers were complaining about Instacart people stealing their groceries. Now I get it. Because a lot of times that will happen where you forget to deliver something and they're just too far away, or you got the wrong item and the store won't take it back. That kind of thing. Oh, DoorDash gave you a huge order for $250 for delivery from Walmart. They gave you the wrong order and you could keep it because it would be disposed of. Yeah, that happens, Ivy. Hi, by the way, welcome in. Never seen you. Never met you, but welcome to my room tonight. We talk about all things in here.
Yeah, even crabs.
You talk about crabs, honey.
Well,
that's your topic.
It's a good topic, honey.
Gloria. Oh, you already saw the question. It was an accident, Poetry Pebbles. Technology is not perfect, that's for sure. That's Matthew singing in the background like a bird. I think he's happy to be home and not working. He's been working all day.
Yeah, I thought of this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of being considered as the man that always calls out, I think I should start being considered the 40-hour man.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to have 40 hours this week and next week again.
Yep.
And that's not being scheduled that many hours a week. That's
Right.
shit from picking up everybody else's out. Hopefully, she gets her babysitting thing figured out so she can start working.
Hopefully. Tomorrow I have to go have a lady exam done, so I probably will not work tomorrow unless I'm feeling up to it. I always hurt after those stupid exams. And this is a new doctor that's doing it, so I don't really know what to expect.
Yeah, our minimum wage went up. Oh yeah, you already know. I already told you twice.
You did, honey. Am I liking the pay from Instacart? Sometimes I think they really need to increase our pay, especially for like when we have to climb stairs, cliffs, hills, and practically hurl ourselves on a trapeze onto their porch just to deliver, if you know what I mean. They should pay us extra for having to go through all that hardship, in my opinion. I mean, some of the deliveries are absolutely ridiculous where these people live. I get it. People are rich. They want to live in castles at the top of a moat. But I don't want to have to catapult myself over the moat and the alligators to get to the front porch or some other porch that you can't find that's hidden behind bushes and God knows what else. I'm exaggerating, of course, but honestly, there are some weird living situations that I have encountered. Very strangely positioned houses. Yeah, Nate, it's crazy. But honestly, I can't complain that much about the pay. I'm making more at this job than I ever made tutoring. Ever. And it's not as hard as tutoring was. Tutoring was a lot of head work, a lot of digging around in websites and sitting and listening to somebody read. And it was tedious, very tedious. You're getting the best visual. Yeah, I'm good at doing that, huh, main girl? Lee's laughing over here. Well, it's true. It's crazy. I should be posting your comments. I'm very sorry. I'm not paying attention. There we go. Ugh. Yes, Glow. Drama channels. What a mess, for sure. I agree, Nate. I couldn't agree more with that. They could initial it DD, difficult delivery. Right. What do you do if there's our aggressive guard dogs? I don't deliver there. I would write to Instacart and say, I'm sorry. I'm not risking my life to bring somebody groceries. So you're going to have to just cancel this batch because they got vicious dogs. I would try to text the people and ask them to call in the dogs. That actually happened to me. The guy was next door to where I was delivering and he had a pit bull out. And he saw me pull in and he ran that pit bull up to the porch and into the house. I'm sure the dog was not terribly happy. But I was happy because I was not getting out of that car until that dog was put in the house. I don't know if that dog bites, and that dog doesn't know me. So you have been making a lot of money on Grubhub, but not easy peasy. I know the heavy lifting. I don't lift it, Ivy Lynn. You know what a little Tykes wagon is? Have you seen those with the snap-on sides and back? That's what I bring stuff up to the houses with now. I don't try to lift cases of water. Heck no. Maybe off the grocery shelf into the cart. But I have a wagon I pull. And I might look downright silly pulling a little kid wagon, but I am not throwing my back out for any job. Not happening. If I want to live past 100, I need to take care of myself and practice longevity. Yeah, I know. I know, Ruby. I did apply for DoorDash and I applied for Grubhub, and they're just not hiring anybody right now in my area. because I would do both easily. Then I could get a break from Instacart and do actual restaurant delivery type stuff. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, the stairs. I know. I pulled my little Tykes wagon up to the stairs today of that apartment, and I took stuff up the stairs like in 3 trips. When I had the heavy bags, like I put them into my blue bag and I just lifted the bag onto the step, then stepped up a step and lifted it onto the next step and stepped up another step. That's how I did it. I don't know about shipped. I have heard of it, Nate, but I did not apply to that one. I don't know what it is. Red Ruby says, Matthew.
What?
I don't know. She said Matthew with a little smiley face, laughing till she cries.
Hey, Red Ruby.
I don't know what that was about. Did you lean over or something? She saw you. I don't know. Stairs are awful, especially in the heat. Speaking of heat, I'm starting to get hot again after I turn the air off. I got my little bathrobe thingy on. I'm taking it off because I'm sweating my booty off. I'm getting very good workouts from this job. You are not kidding. It's probably why I'm losing weight. Still not fast enough for me. G. Marie says, hey, May.
Hey.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing DoorDash. I really wouldn't. Originally, I got hired for DoorDash. The guy called me and he's like, when do you want to start? And then when I explained to him that I had trouble standing on my feet, he's like, oh, this is not for you. You're going to be standing, waiting in lines for orders. Sometimes they're not ready right away. And so he turned me down and said, it's just not going to be a good job for you. But then when I got the Instacart job and I've been on my feet constantly, I could do DoorDash. It'd probably be easier than what I do for Instacart, honestly. But I applied. We'll see what happens. It was a while ago. I think last month or 2 months ago. If it's meant to be, the door will open. If not, I'll just keep doing Instacart. Wow. There you go, G. Marie. I don't know. The thing about Instacart, though, if you think about it, you have job security because somebody's always going to need groceries. Oh, yeah. More miles and gas on your car. You don't get to choose which batches you do. We have tons of restaurants around here. Tons of them. So it probably wouldn't be very far for me to go. I need to do a video, me hurling on the trapeze. That was a big exaggeration, Red Ruby. Oh, here the DMV is open, G. Marie, but there's lines literally down the street to get in. Yeah, I don't really hurl on a trapeze. It just feels like I have to sometimes. I have had to climb hills, though. And stairs. And pads going upward. I think this tea is finally waking me up, actually. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, Ivy. Oh yeah, you got to get your handicap placard. Do they send them in the mail, Glow? That's like Instacart, really. The order comes in based on my whereabouts, even though they like sending me over to Davenport in Iowa. So today there was this order in the upper areas of town. And every time I tried to log it onto my GPS, which is connected to the Instacart, it kept trying to send me over to Iowa again. The lady lived right in my town up the hill. It's irritating. Instacart needs to get their GPS thing revamped or something. Yeah, exactly, main girl. Over the river and through the woods to people's home, DD goes. Oh, you have to go in person. Okay. Well, they have to have something set up for handicapped people to get those placards they'll glow. I would think because of everything going on. I don't know. Check with your town, whatever, town hall or whoever knows that stuff. Oh, you could go through AAA. There you go. Yeah, unless they have guard dogs. Then it's over the river and through the woods and up the hill till Dee Dee sees the guard dog and turns around and goes back down the hill. Running usually to the car. That doesn't matter, Mommy Mars, because Chihuahuas can be nasty too. They're quite the guard dogs. Yeah, there you go, Glow. Oh, interesting, Angela. You don't have AAA. I don't either. You wouldn't care what it looked like. You would pull your little wagon. I do. I don't care what it looks like either. And if they say anything, which nobody ever has, I would say I have a bad back. I have feet problems, and it just makes it easier on me. And that way I don't drop your stuff as I'm carrying it up to your house. Yeah, the bars are open. My daughter was telling me about a couple of her friends that like to get drunk, and it really offends her because of her beliefs. And so Amber's getting a crash course in the fact that everybody is not a godly Christian type person, and some people do like to get drunk and do things that we both believe are against God's plan, and she can't control that. It's very frustrating to her. And she's like, Mom, I know now that I can't even have an honest, normal discussion with people that are drunk. I said, yeah, I agree. And I don't understand why even people online when they're drunk, why people even go in their chat rooms or talk to them. You're not talking to the true person. When somebody's drunk, they're, as they say, under the influence. That means they are not in their right mind. They're in an alcoholic stupor type of mind where they cannot give you their best or be their best self. So why sit and try to have a discussion with them? I don't know. I can imagine, G, a lot of people do. So I was going to say something more about that. What was I going to say? I don't know. Whatever. That's just my opinion. That's good, G. Yeah, you don't need to do that. I had a friend drink herself literally to death recently. Wine killed her. Literally. Maybe some other stuff too. Maybe not just the wine, but yeah, she just destroyed herself. Very young lady. She's only like 51 years old. It's very sad. Very, very sad. It was my ex-husband's girlfriend. Well, yeah, my ex-husband's girlfriend. She always would fill up her, like she had a container like this, but hers was solid color and it had a top on it like this, and she would fill it with wine. We'd go over there and she'd be drinking all day long, all night long. It used to make me really upset because when she wasn't drinking, she was a wonderful, fun person to be with. When she was drinking, she was just dumb and also just very weepy and, crying all the time. And I don't know. My daughter Amber says, Mom, you can always tell when someone's drunk because they repeat the same thing over and over again. I guess her friend kept texting her saying, You're too judgmental. It's God's right to judge. You shouldn't judge people. You're too judgmental. It's God's right to judge. She's like, Mom, he just kept repeating it. And I knew he was drunk at that point. I said, Yeah, remember the dude I dated? His name was Juan. That's what he would do. He'd say, What are you doing? Like he'd call me on the phone. Hello? What are you doing right now? Talking to you. Yeah, that's not what you're doing. Yeah, it is what I'm doing. No, it's not. Who do you got there? What do you mean, who do I got here? I'm doing my homework. No, you got some guy over. Like, no, I don't. Yeah, you do. Don't lie to me. I don't have a guy here, Juan. Why you lie all the time? I said, I'm not lying. I don't have a guy here. Yeah, you'd probably doing things with that guy. I know you are. No, I'm not. Okay, fine. You coming over? It's not if you're drunk. I'm not drunk. I just had a little bit to drink. I'm fine. Come on, you come over. We'll watch movies. Yeah, okay, sure, we'll watch movies. No, it's okay. You go get me some sausage in the morning. Give me some chorizo. All right, I'll be right over. Is your aunt home? Yeah, no, she's not home. She gonna be with her husband. Okay, I'll be over. Oh, that was one of my liaisons with Juan. I loved Juan, but Juan didn't believe in marriage. Juan believed in doing everything except getting married. Oh, he's a Mexican guy. And I don't mean to sound racist at all, but any Mexican guy will tell you how Mexican guys can be. That is my Mexican boyfriend. My kids used to say, Oh, mom's dating a sexy Mexi. Once you go Mexican, you never go back. I did go back. Actually, I broke up with him for a couple years and went back to him when my husband went to jail, my second husband. And he got drunk and he tried to attack me, and that was it. I never spoke to him again, and he didn't remember it. The next day I told him, That's why I'm not talking to you anymore. You attacked me against my will. And he's like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I said, Well, that's why I can't be with you, because you will not stay away from flipping alcohol, and you get vicious when you're doing that. So I'm not staying with somebody that treats me that way. So that was the end of that relationship. I've had so many weird relationships. Yes, I regret a lot of them. I regret a lot of my past behaviors, no doubt about it. No, you don't want to mess with a narcissist that's drunk. That is so true, G. Marie. And then I would have this one Irish lady call me up drunk from Pal Talk. And she'd call me on the phone, just cuss me out. You're a blankety blank blank. You're no Christian. You claim you're a Christian. I don't believe it. You're just judgmental. You treat everybody bad. You're a big liar. You're a phony. You're a fraud. You're this, you're that. And she just go on and repeat herself. And I was like, I can't talk to you anymore. Oh, see, you're betraying me like everybody. What do you mean you can't talk to me? Why? Because I'm telling you the truth? Because you're a judgmental bleepity bleep 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 beep. I was like, goodbye. Click. Ugh. A patron? What is patron? What on earth, people? It's not 4th of July yet. Do you guys hear that? Boom, boom, boom. And my Mimi's outside. Hang on a minute. I want to get Mimi in here. Mimi! Mimi! Meech! Here, Mimi. It's okay, Meech. Come on in here. Hang on, guys. I don't know where she went. Is my phone charged yet? I need a flashlight. Actually, I know where the flashlight is.
You want to use mine?
I think it's in the drawer here. Yeah, there's more in here. Guess it's not bothering her enough to come in. She'd be running when I call her name. I try. Yes. G. Marie.
Good job, honey.
What? I let a moth in here. Oh, storyteller. I totally missed that you came in. Hang on. Oh, I'm sorry. May Father Yahweh comfort your heart. I can't even imagine the pain from that. I am so sorry. Hi, Joanne. Yeah, that's what Hillary was telling me about Canada Day today. Condolences to you, storyteller. That's really sad. Oh, yeah, no problem. Hi, Nancy. How you feeling? I know you've been going through a lot of stuff. You didn't tell me the results of the thing you were going through, by the way. I was waiting to hear. You can text me if you want to keep it private. I understand. Ugh. Why? Darn fireworks. It's getting late. Yeah, those are fireworks. I know it sounds like target practice. It's not, it's fireworks. They don't waste any time starting them up around here. It's been going on for a couple weeks now, before it was even July. Now I guess they figure, okay, it's the next month, it's July, let's start blowing them off every night. At least now they're waiting until dark. They were blowing them off in the middle of the day the other day. They didn't seem to care that it wasn't dark out. How you see fireworks in the daytime, I don't know, but they must just like the noise. Aw. Yeah, it is very horrible. I haven't lost any siblings other than my brother Billy, who was a baby. And I was 7 years old when he passed. And that was very hard. And yeah, I do still often think about him and wonder what he would look like and how he would be and stuff like that. Probably look a lot like my stepdad, like my brother Jay does. Probably hang out with my brother Jay and Matt and, do boy things that brothers do. But I won't know till I get up there to the great reward ahead. Yes, definitely in our prayers. Definitely. Ugh. Oh, man. Well, the chat has seemed to slow down a little bit now. Nothing else going on, huh? Okay. Yeah, you're hearing the fireworks. Kind of hard not to. Very loud. Anyway, y'all, keep me in prayer tomorrow for this wonderful pap smear HPV test, whatever the flip it is they're going to do tomorrow. Pelvic exam. Ugh, don't like them, especially when they use that dumb brush. It hurts. I'm going to be taking a big, heavy dose of ibuprofen before I even have the test. Yes, my hair is getting very long. I like it. It takes a long time to grow it. And honestly, since I stopped eating animal, I have been able to grow my hair super long. I never could before. It would just kink up and that was it. It would just stop. Oh, did you? So what's going on, Nancy? Can you now you have a ulcer. Is your gallbladder okay though? How much of it is functioning? If you can tell me. Yeah, ulcers are nasty. Did they tell you what's going on with the gallbladder? Yeah, Matthew doesn't have his gallbladder either. Thankfully, I haven't lost much of anything. I have my appendix, I have my gallbladder. Oh, really? Sounds like they're right out in front, but they're actually blowing them off behind us. And I think it's our back neighbors doing it. God, I can't stand it. I wish they would just flip and move out of there. God moved the first ones with the pit bulls out. Why can't he move them too? Annoying. I missed when this area used to be super quiet. It hasn't been quiet for a long, long time. People are so rude. I know, it sounds like gunshots. It does sound like gunshots, and that's why I don't like it. Well, that's what fireworks are. They're gunpowder. So yeah, it sounds like gunshots because it's gunpowder. Oh, your gallbladder's functioning okay. Okay. Well, and now you might have an ulcer. Well, I think ulcers are fairly easy to treat if I'm not mistaken. My daughter Anna had an ulcer. They told her to stop drinking so darn much Mountain Dew and stay away from caffeine. It will eat holes right in your esophagus and into your intestines and stuff. And soda in general. Pop. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, poor storyteller. I know you're going through a lot. Well, let me know what happens, Nancy. I'm interested to know.
Why are you showing me?
I wasn't. I thought there was a cat behind me. I was trying to see if it was a cat.
Likely story, Bubbly.
No problem, storyteller. Much love to you too. No, I seriously just saw a finger. I thought it was an ear, like a Momo ear or something. And then I was trying to figure out how does Momo climb up that high. It wasn't Momo. It was your hand and your little remote thing, whatever it's called, controller. Anyway, I'll probably head off of here around 10 because I will head to my bed and probably pop into some live streams, see what's going on, what's up, and fall asleep. Put on my honest guys and go to sleep. Yeah, that's very stressful, Nancy. Oh, well, that's good, Red Ruby. Yeah, these are super close. They're like literally in my backyard. They're not far away at all. It's very rude. I could call the cops on them, but they wouldn't do anything. They'd be like, lady, we'd have to arrest everybody all over the neighborhood. Because they're everywhere. In fact, I was at Hy-Vee today, our grocery store, and there's a tent set up where they're selling fireworks in Hy-Vee parking lot. So obviously it's not that big of a deal that anybody's all that worried about it. The police don't care, obviously, or they're not shutting down anybody opening up tents in Hy-Vee parking lot. That was really odd for me to see that too. Because I didn't think they would like allow that type of tent set up, but yes, they do and did. Yeah, well, I don't know if they're legal here. They must be, or they wouldn't be setting up a tent to sell them. There's a lot of stuff in Illinois that is okay that isn't in Iowa and other states. Illinois is the most lax state when it comes to the law. Everybody knows that. Well, when it comes to like homeschooling and stuff like that, you don't have to report anything. You heard in states where it's illegal, they're doing that. No, I don't think it's illegal. Let's see. Are fireworks legal in Illinois 2000? There are no kinds of fireworks that are legal in Illinois. The Pyrotechnic Use Act in Illinois bans the sale, possession, and use of all consumer fireworks. Huh. Then why are they letting people set up in Hy-Vee's parking lot to sell them if it's illegal? I'm confused. Now it says what kind of fireworks are legal in Illinois. There are no kinds. Huh. Interesting. So they're selling them against the law in a grocery store parking lot and nobody's doing anything about it? Oh, it's because of this. The PUA specifically says certain things are not consumer fireworks and are therefore legal. Sparklers, some small cap guns, snake or glowworm pellets, smoke devices, trick noisemakers known as party poppers, booby traps, snappers, trick matches, cigarette loads, and auto burglar alarms. Federal law prohibits cherry bombs. Interesting. I wonder what they're blowing off behind us here. I need to find out about that. I need to ask Hy-Vee if they know that people are selling fireworks in their parking
Sure
lot.
they do.
Well, why are they not doing anything about it if it's literally illegal? Okay, good night, Nancy. Oh, it's not that big of a deal, Red Ruby. I just don't like pap smears because of the brush that they use on my cervix, which does not feel good. But with my ibuprofen that I'm going to take, I won't really feel it that much. I don't ever do any type of female exams without taking 800 milligrams of ibuprofen beforehand, because I will hurt for the next 2 weeks anyway. You don't like fireworks, only the big ones. They use a speculum, but they also use a brush for the actual, they twist it in the cervix to scoop up the cells to test it for HPV. I've had 2 HPV scares, that's why. Courtesy of my first ex-husband. Oh, wow, Red Ruby. That's interesting. Yeah, it doesn't feel good, Jean Marie, that's for sure. I might buy myself some French fries after, just to treat myself for being brave. Every year got to get them. Yeah, I know. No, that's fine. It's not TMI. It is what it is. It's part of life. You got your gator going. Okay. Yay, Kansas City. We're proud of you for getting your gator going. A little bit late, but maybe tomorrow you can use your gator. I still don't know what one is, but it sounds like some kind of lawnmower thing, so. You're just a shell, Red Ruby. Nah. You're more than a shell. Just because some organs are missing does not mean that you're less of a person. Really, G? Wow. I did too. Actually, he was an abortionist doctor, and I didn't know it. And he really hurt me physically. And I refused to pay the bill. And I never did pay the bill. Wouldn't. No way will I pay a bill to somebody that's treating me like a piece of meat. So that was that. And then I found out I was at an abortion clinic where he was killing babies just like he was examining women to see if they were pregnant. And yes, I believe abortion is murder. And nobody will ever convince me otherwise for that. You can try every argument you got. I will refute every argument you got. Oh, man. I am still tired. Tea or no tea? We got 10 minutes and then I'm going to head off into La La Land, hopefully. If I do my exercises again tomorrow, I don't think I'm doing them with steel toe boots on. I think I'm just going to do them with my feet because it's just too much load to lift up like that. I did have a long day for sure. I very much did. Did we figure out how many batches I actually delivered, honey?
No, I don't
Or
really
shop
ever
for?
look. What was your question?
How many batches I did?
Today?
Yeah. What happened to my phone? Did I plug it in? I plugged it in somewhere. That's right. Hang on a minute, y'all. Yeah. Let us see how I did today. I'm going to see if there's any comments on here. Used the chat component to communicate, which was great. Oh, yeah, definitely, Glow. I am too. I'm tired. All right. So, Red Ruby, that's funny. I'm going to sleep great. Oh, today I earned 71.16. I did 5 batches today. One for $9.70, one for $25.76, one for $10.91, one for $11.03, and one for $13.76. And then my tips totaled $31.12. My actual payment will be $40.04 so far for just today. Good night, Glow. Sleep well. So it was a pretty full day and pretty fulfilling day. That will help pay the bills, that's for sure. We did finally get the care credit bill taken care of. Yes, it's very good money. And I'm trying to get the trash bill taken care of tomorrow, probably. And that will be it for a little while. We've got a couple other things that we're talking about getting paid when Matthew gets paid. Gonna keep up the payments. Keep it up. Keep it caught up. But yeah, there was a trip doing a Instacart batch with very little battery on my phone. I was literally flying through the store. I was just like leaning on the cart and just quick shuffling my feet to get it done before the battery died. It was pretty funny. Ugh. Oh, wow, main girl. That's a lot of hours. God bless all of y'all out there working. And all of y'all staying home. Bless y'all too. Everybody. It's a lot of hours, main girl. Aw, thank you, Angela. Enjoyed having you too. Thanks for coming along. I think I'm gonna get off too, y'all. It's 5 minutes before I said I was getting off, but I'm really tired, so I'm gonna head off to bed. But thanks for watching. Appreciate all of you. Love y'all. Have a good night. God bless. Sweet dreams. Eyes wide open, moving forward, and all that jazz. What? Do I have an Amazon wish list? No. Should I have an Amazon wish list? Before I head off of here? I don't know what that is. You mean just stuff I want from Amazon? There's all kinds of stuff I always want from Amazon. All kinds of stuff. I would love to try those fake teeth that they're selling. I don't know if they're on Amazon, but I'm sure they are. Everything's on Amazon. Hi, Shelly Bell. I'm actually just getting ready to get off of here. And now you just popped in. Good timing. Very sleepy. You can rewind, though. You'll hear all about it. Amber keeps sending me stuff she wants me to listen to, and I don't even have the strength and energy or time to do it. So eventually I will get to it. Maybe tomorrow. I think I'm going to take a day off tomorrow from work. Because I'm probably going to be sore, like I said, after that whole pelvic thing. All right. Anyway, good night. Sorry, Shelly, that I missed you. Wait. Someone can get me a battery charger to plug in my cell phone. That's true. That would be helpful. Anybody wants to do that? Like a portable one. Is my wagon tall enough? Not exactly, Red Ruby. What I need is one of those wagons that folds and it has like the sides that have like material on them. That's what I need, but I don't have one right now. So I'm just using the Little Tykes one. We use it for our groceries and our laundry, and we've used it for quite a while now. All right, I'm getting tired because I'm starting to kick my feet to try to stay awake. When that happens, my eyes start rolling in my head and I look really silly. So I'm going to bid you all a good night. Good night, good night. Have a great one. We'll see you soon.